Bitcoin, Bitconnect, and the black community. That's what I'm talking about today. Today I'm talking about Bitcoin, Bitconnect, and the black community. This is a public service announcement. Crypto Cardo, blockchain future. Boom. What's up, YouTube? Crypto Cardo. I think I might drop the Crypto Cardo. You could just call me Cardo. Cardo with blockchain future. I've been away for a minute, man. Just been immersing myself more in the crypto sphere, gaining more knowledge, more information, doing research, doing some investing. Riding out the market crash that just happened recently. But most notably, this video right here, this inspiration was sparked by a lot of fear just being spread about Bitcoin and blockchain cryptocurrencies in general. Outside of the usual, this is something that I really do take personally because it's attacking a particular community, the quote-unquote black community, even though I'm brown, but that's what they call it, so I guess I'm a part of it. But there's a lot of just negativity and lack of information about Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies in general amongst the black community, especially amongst the conscious black community, the leaders, the ones that should be uplifting our people, the ones that should be coming with solutions to some of the problems that we have, the ones that you would hope would be innovative and thinking ahead of the curve, as opposed to beating the dead horse that is politics, that is traditional institutional investing, that really it never worked for our people. It never worked because it wasn't designed to work for us. I mean, people forget how there was once a Black Wall Street for a reason. And it's a shame that it was never reestablished. But me, as being somebody that was born in this black body, quote unquote, but never really felt attached to it, never really felt personally identified by this vehicle or this vessel that I'm in, just like I don't feel personally identified by the car that I drive. But I play the game every now and then, and I feel the pain. Maybe it's like some biorhythm type thing with the vessel. I do feel the plight, and I see it, and I experience it on a daily, because I understand the programming that's happening on this planet, and especially in this particular country. But I'm a young black man in America that does invest in cryptocurrencies, that does understand the risk of investing in cryptocurrencies. I'm someone that has always looked at investing as a way of gaining wealth and making my money work for me, as opposed to constantly working for money. But I always felt locked out because of the barriers you have to jump through, mainly because of the amount of money you actually need to invest in traditional institutions and do traditional investing. It just never really felt like it was a possibility. Maybe that's my ignorance. I would agree to that. I'll be willing to discuss that further. But upon discovering cryptocurrencies, it was actually a means, a way for, I guess, the small time guy to enter the space of trading and investing and making their money work for them, seeing your money grow over the course of a period, experiencing your money loss, but experiencing the loss and not panicking because you studied and you researched and you learned that that's how things go, that markets go in cycles, that bubbles happen, but there is such thing as getting in at the right time. It's all about timing. It's all about research. And cryptocurrency is a market. It's an industry. It's a technology that is at its beginning stages. So you're going to experience a lot of risk, a lot of dangers. And these are all things that I'm fully aware of. And I find it highly offensive. I don't take it personally. I think it's offensive to the black community as a whole to hear people with audiences, with followings, spreading all types of fear and belittlement towards those that aren't already wealthy, but are willing to take the risk with what little money they have on the side. Maybe young Tyrone living on the couch, that's a carpenter and a painter, stopped drinking. And instead of buying alcohol with his money or buying scratch-offs with his money, he chose to buy a little Bitcoin with his money. And then maybe he experienced his money actually growing for him and was excited and told other people about it. Does that mean, Tyrone on the couch is silly because it's Bitcoin and it's something new and it's not part of the establishment, and regulators have all types of fear going on about it? But I can go on and on that scenario, but it's really a shame to see that these things are looked down on and frowned upon in the black community, as opposed to the information and the research being spread about possible opportunities, or just the benefits that the whole technology of blockchain and cryptography has. I mean, blockchain allows the ability for the black community to create a new Black Wall Street, to create their own currency, to create their own economy. But instead, it's looked at as some type of like devil in a blue dress type of thing. All this fear and making jokes about it, but nobody's actually spreading any information about it. It's sad that I gotta go to the other cultures, the other colors of people to get the facts, to get the information, to get the research. Because when I go to the black people, all I'm getting is, you silly, you should be worrying about water and Flint. You should be worrying about politics. You should be worrying about tick worms or whatever's going on in Alabama. Yeah, I could be worrying about those, but if I'm broke, what am I really going to do about those? What if these risks that I'm taking, these calculated, educated research risks that I'm taking, will actually allow me the ability one day, will allow us the ability one day to actually act upon creating change with situations like that? But that's just me being a dreamer. And I see it time and time again, even outside of cryptocurrency, even outside of Bitcoin, with anything new, with anything cutting edge, with anything that if we got on it early, in mass, in unison, with knowledge, we could really make some change. Instead, those that jump out there are made fun of, are belittled, looked at like they silly. And then it's no wonder when those that jump out there and when they make it, they don't come back to help. Because the whole time they were taking risks to put themselves in a position to help, they had no support. And I'm seeing the same thing happen with cryptocurrency, with Bitcoin. And this all got started, really, I noticed it with the whole Bitconnect thing. Bitconnect, obvious Ponzi scheme, obvious scam. Anybody with a brain could have known it. But once again, you have people that are more followers than leaders. that blindly followed charismatic individuals who I'm not going to name on my channel, predominantly African Americans, 2 African American individuals. And now that whole scenario is given credence to the fallacy that Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies in general is a scam, that black people are silly for investing in it because of what happened to Bitconnect. And that's why I'm happy what happened to Bitconnect happened. It had to happen because it's all part of the game. It's all part of an early market. It's all part of new technology. It's all part of the wild, wild west, which is what this is. So if you're scared, if you're ignorant, if you don't want to research, if you don't want to take risk, shut up, stay on the sidelines, and let the innovators and the visionaries and the futurists do their thing. Because what cryptocurrency, blockchain technology, and all these things are set up to do, what they're set out to do, will do way more than marching, voting, or fucking putting your money in Bank of America or any owned black bank. I don't care. Anything in this current financial system is dead. It's dead, B. And we can talk about the security of it, people losing their Bitcoin, you get robbed, there's no regulation, nobody's gonna refund you your money. Well, that's part of being an adult. There comes a time as humans, if we really want to be free, we got to be able to take responsibility. There's not always going to be daddy government to come and save you. So for people using those scenarios of people getting robbed, of there being no insurance for your investments and all that stuff, grow up. There's plenty of ways to secure your money. There's plenty of ways to make sound investments so you're not investing in things like Bitconnect. Plenty of ways. By using your God-given intellect and not being scared and fearful. Doing your research, taking your risk, and being a grown man and woman about it. That's all it is. So I'm gonna title this video Bitcoin, Bitconnect, and the black community. That's what I'm talking about today. Today I'm talking about Bitcoin, Bitconnect, and the black community. This is a public service announcement. Crypto Cardo, blockchain future. Thank you. Investing in cryptocurrency, it's opened up doors for me to learn so much about finance that I would have never even stumbled upon if it wasn't for cryptocurrencies. Like beyond the speculation of Bitcoin, like just learning about how money moves and why cryptocurrencies were created in the first place, because of all the barriers that money has to go through to move from country to country, and the inflation that occurs with money, and how certain countries, how their money becomes worthless, and how economies are destroyed. All of these things, all these doors were opened up via cryptocurrencies. So it's way more than just speculative gambling / quasi investing. It's so much more that can be, that you can benefit from by opening up these doors and opening these discussions within the black community. So I really think that we just need to cut out all the jokes and really get serious. We need to cut out all that's wrong with us and start talking about what can we do to change it. We've marched, we voted, and it did nothing. Where are the disruptive technologies? Where is the consolidation of our wealth and leveraging that to better our situation? Where is it? I am one that believes cryptocurrency opens up ways for us to actually do that in a real way. We tried boycotting businesses and keeping the money within the black community. Big fail. Big fail. We're still getting exploited by our own just looked at as consumers, not necessarily producers, not necessarily wealth managers, wealth creators, simply consumers. But you have a technology that comes onto the scene that is completely disrupting the current financial system in ways that the black community could never have imagined doing, despite the amount of money that cycles within it. And instead of taking notice of such a technology and seeing how can we use this to accomplish some of the goals we've been failing to accomplish for years, ever since the chains were taken off, we make fun of it and spread rumors and fear about it. The same rumors and fear that the oppressors spread about it to keep you out of it, so that they can have it. So that they can have it. That's all I wanted to say. I'm getting kind of passionate.
Money got my whole family going backwards. Money got my whole family going backwards. Money got my whole family going backwards. There's issues at hand that we're not discussing. Look, money got my whole family going backwards. Money got my whole family going backwards. Money got my whole family going backwards. There's issues at hand that we're not discussing. Look.
Cruising through the future on the Metro Zilla Serta base. I wake up.